I think I was getting too worked up for her. Stop the court process. That's the goal. So how you do that? Well, you're not going to win on. You're not going to get the state court to give you anything. So you might as well just add their parties to their own stuff, parallel one another. The goal for getting the package is stop the court process, and the goal for using a document is to stop the court process. So. In the beginning, we had a whole bunch of documents, and now we have a handful, except for in the premium package for the foreclosure, and also the commercial package, which is also going to be the property protection package. Those documents have a bunch of extra stuff in them, but, just keep it simple. Stop in the court process, okay? We don't spend any time litigating nothing on a state court level. If you're doing that, then you either don't have the money to I'm working in here, girlfriend. I'm working in here. Give me the ball. Okay, yeah, see this guy here yesterday, so we got a lot of work. It's an easy way to look at it. So if we don't answer, we don't do this stuff, we don't move anything, we stop the state court process. Now, we're stopping it now with the counterclaim strategy. Adding the players to their own stuff as plaintiffs. Oh, that's a hard punch. That's a hard 2-3 punch, And before that, we were stopping by filing the case in federal court and adding the state players to the federal court, filing and serving them, and then that was a wrap. But we're learning how to do it right now and just keep it right in the state court level with this RICO situation that we got going on now. So the goal is to stop the state court process and get over to federal court. It's that simple. And then on federal court, if it was me, when I got to federal court, I would be ordering, after they were served, and I wouldn't wait for their dates because they can't answer. If they couldn't answer on the state court level because they can't respond to federal case law with statutes and codes, they're still not going to be able to answer on the federal court level, which would would put me in a position to demand the judge order them to the settlement table in the interest of preserving the court's resources. But you shouldn't laugh when you say that. You got to be serious, like you really feel for the court. Now, the other way we stop this, filing the first document you file in the state case, they can't respond to it. So it's check down to get them in the corner, and they're toast if you do this right. And they can't respond to federal case law or federal acts with statutes and codes. That it doesn't go that way. How we got here, I was forced to sit in long court hearings, federal court, with no control over my fate or the fate of my wife or anybody else in my family, and most of that time chained and shackled and treated like an animal. That's when I figured out that the court process needed to be stopped. And people tell me that I'm crazy when I tell them that everybody's stuff is the same. Everybody's stuff is the same. Everybody's legal problem is one and the same. And in keeping things simple, the differences is the strategy tweaks for criminal foreclosure, debt collection, those kind of things. And basically those strategy tweaks are based off of the severity or amount of time or whatever. Okay.